Japan, a nation where centenarians are celebrated like national treasures, offers profound lessons on how diet and culture intertwine to forge extraordinary longevity. With over 90,000 citizens aged 100 or older, Japan's secret lies not in cutting-edge medicine, but in centuries-old culinary traditions. The Japanese diet has been scientifically linked to reduced risks of heart disease, cancer, and dementia. In this video, we are going to discuss 6 longevity-boosting snacks that were recommended by the oldest Japanese doctors, who've unlocked the science of aging through dietary wisdom. Not only that, we will also discuss preparation tips rooted in their tradition and cultural philosophies to amplify the power of these foods. Diet alone isn't a magic pill, but as Japan proves, it can be the cornerstone of a life well lived, one where 100 isn't an endpoint, but a milestone. But before that, let's understand how diet affects longevity. Diet plays a pivotal role in longevity by influencing cellular health, inflammation, and disease risk. Nutrient-dense, plant-based diets rich in antioxidants can combat oxidative stress, a key driver of aging. Moreover, they can support gut health, linked to immune function and reduced inflammation. Conversely, processed foods and excess sugar accelerate aging by promoting chronic diseases. Studies show diets like the Mediterranean, prioritizing vegetables, healthy fats, and moderation, tends to correlate with longer lifespans. Mindful eating habits can further enhance longevity. But before we continue, this content is provided for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider with any questions about your health or a medical condition. Now, let's delve into our snacks bucket. Banana and olive oil. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, a renowned physician and chairman of St. Luke's International Hospital in Tokyo, lived an extraordinarily active life until 105. He attributed his longevity to simple habits, including a unique snack: a banana drizzled with olive oil. Bananas are rich in potassium, which can support heart health, vitamin B6 for metabolism, and resistant starch to improve gut health. Olive oil contains monounsaturated fats that can reduce inflammation and polyphenols that fight oxidative stress. Together, they can stabilize blood sugar, prevent muscle loss, and protect against cardiovascular disease, critical for living past 100. Studies on Mediterranean diets, which are rich in olive oil and high potassium foods, potentially link them to reduced mortality. To prepare this snack, slice a ripe banana and drizzle it with a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, optionally adding cinnamon for extra antioxidants. Dr. Hinohara recommended eating it mid-morning or before a workout for sustained energy, paired with light dinners to avoid overeating. His philosophy extended beyond food. He famously said, "Energy comes from feeling good, not eating more," and practiced habits like taking the stairs daily and avoiding retirement. He embodied the Japanese proverb hara hachi bu, a practice linked to Okinawan longevity, which teaches restraint and mindfulness at the table. Fermented soybean. Dr. Takashi Tsuda, another centenarian physician, attributed his remarkable longevity to a daily habit of eating natto, a fermented soybean dish. Natto is packed with nattokinase, an enzyme that helps to improve blood circulation and reduces clotting, lowering the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Its probiotics support gut health, which is potentially linked to immune function and inflammation control. Natto is also rich in vitamin K2, helpful for bone density and preventing osteoporosis. To prepare it traditionally, stir store-bought natto vigorously to activate its sticky strings, then mix it with soy sauce and mustard. Some centenarians add raw egg or green onions for extra nutrients. Dr. Tsuda recommended eating natto for breakfast to kickstart digestion and metabolism. Beyond diet, he followed Washirgokoro, a Japanese philosophy stressing the importance of letting go of stress and grudges for mental well-being. He also practiced Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, believing nature's calming effects can reduce cortisol levels. His diet avoided processed foods, focusing instead on fermented items like miso and pickled vegetables. "Eat like your ancestors," he often said, emphasizing that longevity isn't about modern supplements, but time-tested, natural foods. Before we move on, if you are looking to dive deeper into the longevity tips, be sure to subscribe to the Vitazen Health newsletter linked below. Each week, we share expert-backed tips, delicious recipes, and actionable steps to help you live longer and feel your best delivered right to your inbox. Dark chocolate. While Dr. Tsuda's fermented natto exemplifies Japan's traditional wisdom, Dr. Yoshinori Osumi merges modern science with cultural habits to advocate for a surprising longevity snack. Dark chocolate. A Tokyo-based surgeon and best-selling author in his 70s, Dr. Osumi champions dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa as a daily treat. Its flavonoids, potent antioxidants, neutralize free radicals linked to chronic diseases like cancer and heart failure. Regular consumption may improve blood vessel health, reduces blood pressure, and enhances insulin sensitivity, key factors in aging gracefully. Cocoa can also stimulate serotonin production, lowering stress hormones like cortisol. Dr. Osumi emphasizes moderation, suggesting 20 to 30 grams daily to avoid excess sugar. He pairs it with green tea to amplify antioxidants and recommends eating it midday as a stress-relieving pick-me-up or post-meal to curb sugar cravings. His mantra, "Aging starts in the gut," mirrors his focus on gut-friendly foods like fermented items and fiber. Moreover, he practices Ichiju Sansai, a balanced meal structure of 1 soup and 3 sides to prevent overeating. A lesser-known Japanese proverb he cites is "Karada wa tada no mono," meaning the body is a vessel, urging respect for the body through mindful eating. His lifestyle blends tradition and innovation, proving longevity isn't about deprivation, but joy in nourishing choices. Sweet potato, moving on. Dr. Hiroshi Shibata, a non-agenarian physician from Okinawa, credits his vitality to the potential benefits of satsumaimo, the vibrant purple or orange sweet potato, central to Okinawan diets. For over 30 years, he studied the link between this tuber and Okinawans' exceptional lifespans, noting its role in preventing chronic diseases while sustaining energy and cognitive function. Satsumaimo is rich in beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A to protect vision and skin health, and anthocyanins in purple varieties, which combat inflammation and cellular aging. Its high dietary fiber stabilizes blood sugar and feeds gut microbiota, critical for immune resilience. Okinawans who consume sweet potatoes daily may exhibit lower rates of heart disease and dementia. A 2009 study linked their high-carb, low-calorie diet centered on sweet potatoes to reduced oxidative stress, a key driver of aging. To prepare it traditionally, steam or roast whole sweet potatoes until caramelized. For a simple snack, wash and pierce a medium sweet potato, bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 to 60 minutes, and enjoy plain or with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Dr. Shibata recommends eating it for breakfast or as an afternoon snack to sustain energy, avoiding sugary toppings to preserve its natural benefits. He practiced Uimaru, Okinawan communal cooperation, believing social bonds reduce stress. His diet avoided meat, focusing on vegetables, tofu, and seaweed. "Eat the rainbow," he advised, referencing Okinawa's colorful plant-based meals. His routine included daily walks and gardening, embodying the principle that movement is life. Hold up. Did you know inflammation is one of the biggest causes of cancer, heart disease, and aging? And most people are making it worse with what they eat. That's why I put together the Anti-Inflammation and Immunity Smoothie and Juice Guide. 80+ science-backed recipes designed to stop inflammation, boost immunity, and help your body heal. Grab your copy now from the video description below. Seaweed. Another 95-year-old physician from Hokkaido, Dr. Hideko Takahashi, credits her enduring health to Japan's coastal staple, seaweed. A lifelong advocate of marine-based nutrition, she emphasizes that dried seaweed sheets and wakame can be the pillars of longevity. Seaweed is teeming with iodine, vital for thyroid function, magnesium for metabolism, and fucoxanthin, a rare antioxidant that combats inflammation and obesity. Its soluble fiber, alginate, can promote gut health by feeding beneficial bacteria, while omega-3s in wakame protect heart and brain function. Studies of Japanese coastal communities reveal potentially lower rates of hypertension and breast cancer linked to regular seaweed consumption. Dr. Takahashi highlights its bioactive peptides, which may slow cellular aging by enhancing DNA repair. To prepare a simple snack, toast nori sheets lightly over a flame until crisp, then tear them into bite-sized pieces, or rehydrate wakame and toss it with sesame seeds and rice vinegar. She advises consuming seaweed daily, either as a midday snack or paired with meals, avoiding overcooking to preserve nutrients. She lives by the proverb "Umi no sachi wa isha o yobu," meaning the sea's bounty calls for a doctor's retreat, underscoring nature's healing power. Bitter melon. Last snack is our snack bucket is not less beneficial. Dr. Kazuki Nakamoto, a leading researcher, spent decades studying the island's centenarians and their affinity for bitter melon, or bitter melon. Now in his 80s, he attributes his sharp mind and robust health to daily consumption of this vegetable. Bitter melon's bitterness comes from momorticin and charantin, compounds that can help lower blood sugar by improving insulin sensitivity, critical for preventing diabetes. It's rich in vitamin C, twice that of oranges, to potentially combat oxidative stress, and lectins that may inhibit cancer cell growth. Studies link regular bitter melon intake to reduced risks of stroke and neurodegenerative diseases. To mellow its sharp flavor, slice bitter melon thinly, salt it to draw out bitterness, and rinse. Sauté the slices in sesame oil and toss with tofu or egg, or blend raw bitter melon into green juice with apple and lemon. Dr. Nakamoto recommends eating it before meals to stabilize blood sugar spikes. Not only that, he practices Moai, Okinawan social support networks, crediting strong community ties for reducing stress. His diet avoids processed sugar, prioritizing bitter melon, turmeric, and Okinawan purple potatoes. Aging isn't a disease, he insists. It's a natural process we can master through tradition and tenacity. But it's not just what the Japanese eat, it's how they eat. Practices like harahachi-bu, which means eating until 80% full, and ichiju sensai, a meal structure of 1 soup and 3 sides, emphasize moderation and diversity, preventing overeating while nourishing the body holistically. Okinawa, a Japanese blue zone, epitomizes this synergy. Here, elders thrive on purple sweet potatoes, bitter melon, and turmeric, foods shown to reduce inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. Combined with strong social bonds, known as moai, and a sense of purpose, or ikigai, their lifestyle defies aging. Yet Japan's longevity isn't confined to rural islands. From bananas drizzled in olive oil to bitter melon stir-fries, these doctors' snacks reflect Japan's profound connection between food, culture, and longevity. Their wisdom, rooted in washoku and proverbs like harahachi-bu, reminds us that living past 100 isn't about miracle cures, but mindful, joyful habits. Whether savoring seaweed or embracing bitterness, the secret to a century might just lie on your plate, served with a side of tradition, moderation, and community.